going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel, Third Coast Aquariums. Today's aquatic conversational topic. Let's hop off into it. Well, as you've seen, I have a new member to the community tank, and that is going to be a red zebra cichlid. I have also heard this fish called the torpedo fish. Color addition to my aquarium. Looks absolutely stunning as my black substrate makes for a really nice backdrop to his colors. Look at that, there's a fire mount that just went around the back. For some reason, my angelfish right there does not like that fire mount. That angelfish would never be able to catch them anyways. So, as you may have seen not that long ago, I posted a video about a fish in this aquarium that recently passed away, and that was a Pictus catfish. I had him for about 4 months, and why he passed away has befuddled me. So, in lieu of his passing, as one fish goes, one fish must come. That's the way that this 55-gallon community tank operates. I have it in absolute equilibrium. So everything in this tank has a purpose, and nothing put in there off balances the ecosystem. I do want to add that I had my water tested 3 times after that Pictus catfish passed away. He was acting weird for close to a week, and I woke up one morning and was caught on the fan. My water parameters were absolutely perfect, and plus this tank right here gets a weekly water change of at least 50% on a minimum side. Typically water changes run up to 65% every Saturday, and to some people that may be excessive. This is what I have been doing now for about a year in the hobby, and it works out just great. My tank stays cycled. My bacteria seems to be good. Algae growth is where I want it to be. Equilibrium tank. I was extremely reluctant putting cichlids in this tank, even though angelfish are to be considered as cichlids. I have always heard horror stories about other cichlids being really aggressive. So I set out on a search for cichlids that could go in this tank that only grow to a general size of what I was looking for, no more than 5 to 6 inches, and the aggression would be dialed down even when surrounded by its own typical species. In my crab hut down here, I have ghost shrimp and a red claw crab. As y'all guys can see, I have a very diverse community that lives side by side in this tank. Right up front are my 2 main stars, my angelfish, and then I have 2 grommies, 2 known cichlids, 4 autocichlids, 5 neon tetras, a few of them are cardinals, 3 albino cory cats, 2 red claw crabs, 1 male, 1 female, and 1 pom-pom crab, 6 collie loaches, and 2 hillstream reticulus loaches, and last but least, 5 ghost glass catfish. You know, I do get asked all the time about my crabs. So, my red claw crabs, even though they're supposed to be brackish water, have been in this aquarium now for more than 6 months. And of course, this is freshwater. And they are not fully aquatic. And as you've seen at the very beginning of this video, that the female red claw crab was up on the what I call crab hut, which is a floating dock that I made at the top of my tank. And what they'll do is they'll hit this piece of driftwood that I made, and then as you can see, the bottom of the floating dock is how they're able to make their escape out of the water and go through their drying process. And plus, I do have food up there that they like. The substrate, guys, is a fine Dakota black sand that is used for sandblasting. And these are local Texas Holy Rock. And the driftwood that I had made, which is 2 pieces, are actually from a pecan tree that is somewhere around 400 to 500 years old. And of course, I have sword and various anubias in the tank. Over here to the right, you'll see a small root cluster that is pothos from your local hardware store or gardening store. And I have it just, you can see the top right up there, just laid right on over into the water, and it makes a great plant and a great filter for ammonias. And also I am running 2 canister filters, a 3-stage and a 4-stage. As you've seen, I'm running sponge filters. And as you can see, guys, the tank stays pretty clean. Besides, I have just a little mess of something that went down right here. That could be a dead spot in the tank from circulation. But my tank stays pretty clean between all the filtration, the maintenance crew, the inhabitants. You know, guys, something else that I do is my tank only gets fed once every 2 days. And when I do feed it, I feed it a little past the 30-second rule. So that is, I put food in. The 30-second rule would be is when you put food in your aquarium, you only put enough food in for what the fish could eat within 30 seconds. I normally will go way past that, but I'll do it in smaller portions. I'll put food in and I'll watch the fish eat it, and when it's all gone, I'll add a little bit more. And when the fish eat all that, I'll add just a little bit more after that. And sometimes when I hit that 3rd round, half of what I just added normally gets eaten and the rest falls to the bottom, which is perfect because I do have a lot of bottom dwellers who like to pick up the food that does not get eaten within the water column. And then when the lights go out on the day of feeding, I normally drop several different varieties of sinking pellets and wafers for the coley loaches and the reticulus hillstream loaches, my albino cories, and the crabs love them wafers. Alright guys, to my subscribers that have come back, I appreciate the views and welcome back. And to all the new people that are watching this video, please don't forget to subscribe. Turn on that notification icon. Alright guys, I thank you, I appreciate it, and I will see you next time.